Okay, now we open After Effects and you will have this organized. You're gonna have animation basic. You already have that. I think that is the soccer ball and the car. And you're gonna have the gunfire, keying, and tracking. You don't have the solid. You don't need to have the solid. So this is how I organize it. If you don't have it, you should create 3 more folder, and in this folder you just drag the footage in here. That's how you should organize it and put in one After Effects file, and then zip it and upload to LMS, send to the teacher. All right, for the gunfire, so this is the result. You will have at the end, you should have the com of the gunfire. This is how you have that in the com. So this is the result. All right, so the footage, gunfire. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. First, you're gonna start with a new com, okay, because this com is Full HD, is 1920 by 1080. If you want to have the look like this, then you need to make a new com. Otherwise, you just start with the new com for the footage of the guy coming in from the street, or you can create new com like I do. So right click on the project panel, new composition, and you're gonna change it to Y and the high, the width and the high, to make it Full HD 1920 and 1080. So, and then you can name it as whatever you want, Man with Gunfire or the final com or whatever. And the duration, because this based on the duration of the guy in the street, is about 3 seconds. So that's why I put a 3 second over here. You type 3 second in there. If the number is not there, you type in 3 second and then hit OK. So now the com gonna be outside of the folder. You should drag it inside the folder, make it look organized. So this is the brand new com, so there's nothing in there. You're gonna move the gunplay, the footage gunplay. Now it fill up the whole duration because it's exactly 3 seconds. But the footage is a little bit smaller than the com, so you're gonna scale it up by holding shift and then drag the corner. Again, holding shift and then drag. Sorry, you drag first and then you hold the shift and keep dragging. So you gotta drag first a little bit and then hold the shift. So right there is good. Okay, so that's good to me. And then you're gonna add the fire to the gunshot. So the shotgun right here, I'm gonna drag on the top of the footage earlier. You see the fire is right at the beginning of the footage. So in order to make the fire look convincible right at the gunfire, then you should open the audio so you can see when the gun actually fire. So to open the audio, you go to the gunplay footage, open it, audio, open the audio, open the waveform. You see right here, this is when the gun starts shooting, and then you're gonna move the footage right at the beginning, right there. So this is when the gun starts shooting, and when the gun starts shooting, you see the fire. Let's make this look convincible. And now you're gonna reframe it, remove the position of the frame right at the gun, and it doesn't look right, because the fire is not coming this way, it's opposite. So we're gonna flip horizontal this footage. So in order to do that, you highlight the footage and then go to layer, go to transform and flip horizontal. Bam. Now move it right at the gun point, right there. All right, so we have three more shots, 1 2 3. So that means you're gonna duplicate 3 more times. So we're gonna highlight the layer and then hit Command D 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 more layers. And you're gonna move move the cursor right here, and then this is second layer right at the beginning, and then move here for the third shot, and then move here for the fourth shot. It's all beginning of the footage. All right, but we're gonna reframe it because every time the gunshot is different positions. See, right here the gun is a little bit lower, so make sure you reframe it too. The third one, the gun point is different position too. The fourth one right here, see, every time he shoot, oh sorry, I moved the third one. Control Z and then highlight the fourth one. See, right here. You can make it bigger if you want to. You just scale it up, or scale it down. The size is depend on you, how it's looking visible to you. See, 4 times 4 shot is the fire is right at the gun point. All right, so it's look good to me, and you just Control S to save it, and you can rename it. This is COM1, so COM1 is right here. You can rename it to Gunfire. All right, in the Gunfire folder. All right, that's it for the Gunfire, and we're gonna move to the keying. Okay, let's turn off this to make it not confusing. Okay, so the keying, open the folder keying. You don't have all this, all right? You only have the kitty cat and the leg background. So this time I don't want to I don't want to start new COM, I don't want to create a brand new COM. I just want to start with the COM from the leg background. Or if you want to do the same full HD like the Gunfire, you can make new COM, full HD COM, and then put all the footage in there. But now I want to do a different way. So right click on the leg background because I want to start with the leg background, make new COM for it. Okay, now it's 50%, so that's why it's small. I'm gonna make it fit. Okay, so right there. All right, so they create a COM from leg background, so they also name the COM leg background, and we're gonna put the cat on it. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the cat. We're gonna remove the green screen from the cat. So let's take a look at the cat. See, the cat now is with the green screen. We're gonna remove them and then move the cat on top of the leg background. So we're gonna work on the kitty cat. So right click on the kitty cat too, new COM on the kitty cat. But the kitty cat COM is not the final COM. The final COM gonna be the leg background COM. So the kitty cat, this kitty cat is just the, we try to remove it. We're gonna work on the cat, so that's why we create a COM for the kitty cat. So now this is how we're gonna remove the background, the green screen. So we're gonna go to Effect and Preset. Type key light is one word. Key light 1.2. Double click on it, or you can drag over the footage. But we only have one footage, so it understand we want to apply on the kitty cat footage. So now we're gonna use the eye drop tool. Eye drop on the background. All right, so now the background is disappear, but it's not completely disappear because we still see like some white thing over here that's visible. So we don't want that. We only want to see the cat only. So we're gonna go to screen mate, the clip black and clip white. That's what we're gonna working on. We're gonna change the final result to screen matte, I think, screen matte. Okay, so all the white is visible, the black is invisible. So we want to invisible all of this thing too. We want to see that. but we want to see the cat. All the white inside the cat is okay, but not outside the cat. All right, so now we're gonna work on the white. Okay, so we're gonna want to see more the cat. So we don't want, because the dot over here, that means it's gonna disappear. We don't want to have all the detail of this cat disappear. We want to see the detail inside the cat too. So we're gonna brighten it up, like white it up to make it white inside the cat. Now it's good. All right, don't do it too much because you might end up white up everything. So now we go to the black one. The black one is out here. We want to black all of this, because we don't want to see what outside the cat. So I'm gonna move that up. See that it's getting darker. All right, a little bit more, because at the bottom of the cat I still see something. All right, carefully, don't do too much. I think it's right here is good. All right, right here is good, right? Because we don't see what outside the cat, only the inside. So now we're gonna go back to the view and change it to final result. There we go. Bam, only the cat and some fur outside of him. All right, that file is not perfect, but it's acceptable. All right, now we're good with the cat. We're good with cat. We can go back to the project. The kitty cat, this is the calm. All right, we was working on the kitty cat calm, so which is right here. Okay, so now we turn it off. We're gonna drag the kitty cat calm on top of the background. Bam. All right, now the cat is too big. We're gonna move the cat, scale it down, but we don't want to change the view, because we want to fit the screen so it can easy to work on the whole thing. So in order to scale down the cat, there's another way. So go to transform of the kitty cat layer. You see the scale right here, this is X and white, and it's linked together, so whatever you change is gonna change the other way too. So make sure it's linked together. Now it's 100%. You're gonna scale down. So now you see the frame of the kitty cat. So if you want to start scale down from here, that's fine too. So scale down, but when you scale this, make sure you hold the shift so it's keep the same resolution. See, it not keeping the same resolution. Now you hold the shift, it's gonna keep the same resolution. All right, look, we see outside the cat, there's the box. I think we're gonna remove that. So how are we gonna remove that? Before we scale down, because when you scale down, it's really hard to see this. So I just leave it right there, and I'm gonna try to remove all of the line right here. This is what I'm gonna do. So instead of transform, I'm gonna draw a we're gonna use the pen tool. This is gonna create a mask around the cat. So hit that, and with the cat layer selected, we're gonna draw a line outside the cat. Bam. Now what outside the drawing is disappear, because we just create a mask. Okay, so we just used what inside the drawing. All right, now it's good. All right, now we're gonna move on to scale down the cat. Okay, now go back to the selection tool. All right, we're gonna move, holding down the shift. All right, make the cat small enough to sit on the block right here. All right, maybe a little bit smaller, because oops, sorry, I hit on the mask. Okay, right here, hold down the shift. Okay, good, right there. All right, I think that's good enough. Okay. All right, but you see over here, the cat is shorter. The duration of the cat is shorter than the footage of the background. So I want to make it the same duration, but I cannot extend the duration of the cat, because that is the maximum of the duration of the cat. We cannot we don't have more. So instead of doing that, we're gonna cut down the leg background. So let's see how long is the cat layer. You wanna double check by go to okay, right click on the cat layer, composition setting. This is 2 seconds and 15 frames. So we're gonna make the whole composition of this one, which is leg background, we're gonna rename it black background because it's confusing. We're gonna put the cat on the leg. I put number 2 because I already have the other one, so I put number 2, but you don't have to. So right click on the this composition, because this is the final comp. We're gonna make the final comp exactly 2 seconds and 15 frame. So composition setting, we're gonna make it to 2 seconds and 15 frame. Bam. So now it's all even. All right, that's it. So now we have the cat on the rock. Okay, that's it for this exercise. Control save and then turn this up. Okay, now we're moving to the tracking. This is the last exercise, so congratulations, you're almost done. All right, you don't have this comp, you only have Billboard and Gabriel. All right, we're gonna work on, this is the result. Let me show you first. Oops, sorry, I think I deleted that before. Anyway, it's not that important, so delete that. So we're gonna work on the Gabriel and Billboard. So we're gonna, Gabriel is the person, she gonna we're gonna show her on the Billboard. So this is how the Billboard look like. Fit. Okay, so we're gonna show her inside the Billboard. That's what we're gonna do. But this footage is shaking. Oh, sorry, let's go back to Billboard. It's shaky, right? It's very shaky. So instead of make Gabriel follow the motion of the Billboard, we're gonna track the Billboard. So we're gonna start with the Billboard. All right, I'm gonna right click on the Billboard and make new composition for the Billboard. This also the final comp too. We're gonna use this for final comp. So I'm gonna rename it Billboard tracking. Okay, or you can name it Billboard with Gabriel, whatever you want. This is final comp. This is the teacher gonna look at. Okay, so now you have the Gabriel layer put on the top of the layer Billboard. Okay, so make sure you're on the tab of default. Okay, when you're on the tab default tab, you're gonna see the tracker. So hit tracker right here, and you will see track motion. That's what we're gonna use, track motion. Click track motion, and then tracker number 2, because the Billboard is number 2. It track number 2, so tracker number 2. We're gonna use perspective corner pin. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. All right, now we're gonna move all this 4 corner to 4 corner of the Billboard. All right, in order to do that, we're gonna move this point, but be careful, because if you don't see the black arrow like this, you might end up moving the outside box or the inside box. Okay, so that's not what we're going to do. So make sure you have the black arrow and then move to the corner of the Billboard right there. Black arrow, there you go, bottom corner, black arrow, top, black arrow, bottom. So now you have 4 corner. All right, so now we're gonna track. Okay, we're gonna track motion of the Billboard. All right, so okay, make sure you at the beginning, okay, of the footage, and then click analyze forward. Oh shit, I forgot. Okay, we're gonna start from here. Okay, so we're gonna, because every time it's different in the timeline, so when you start from here, the point gonna be different. So make sure you start from the beginning. All right, so we move this one again. Yeah, because we want to track from the beginning to the end. We don't want to track from the middle of the footage. Make sure black arrow right there. Oh, actually, it's not correct yet. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna track forward, okay, all the way to the end of the footage. Okay, now we have all the motion track. We're gonna apply the tracking to the footage, the Gabriel footage. Okay, so we're gonna edit target. The layer we're gonna use here is Gabriel. Okay, and then we're gonna click apply. That's it. Don't worry about those diamond stuff. Okay, so now turn on this, then go beginning. Bam, she inside the billboard. See that? And she moving along with the motion of the billboard. That's amazing, isn't it? All right. The same problem we had before is the footage of Gabriel is shorter than the footage of Billboard, so we want to match it. All right, so let's see how long is Gabriel footage is. We go to project, go to Gabriel, and I think right click on it, and okay, because we don't have the com of the Gabriel. So okay, right here is information over here. Media duration is 3 seconds and 1 frame, so we can make it even 3 seconds for both of them for the two footage for the whole com. So billboard tracking should be only 3 seconds, so we right click on the billboard tracking, which is the final com. Composition setting, we're gonna change this. Instead of 8 seconds, we're gonna make it even to only 3 seconds. All right, so now the com cut short to 3 seconds. All right, we're not done yet, because there's one more thing we need to do is stabilize the footage, because it's very shaky. You know, you cannot use this footage like that. So we're gonna make the two layer, make a com, because when we track, when we stabilize, we cannot stabilize it single of them. This could be linked together, so we put two of them in another com, in a subcom, which is pre-compose. All right, we can name is stabilize. Stabilize, and we're going to stabilize on this com. So all the two footage is put together, linked together, and we only need to stabilize on this instead of every single of them. So stabilize motion, no, warp stabilize. We're gonna use warp stabilize, so they're gonna do their job automatically. All right, it's done. Take a look at this. It's smoothed out a little bit. It's much better. 3 seconds. Okay, perfect. All right, so that's it for the exercise. So you go to project, make sure you have the billboard tracking, which is the com that we've been working on. That is the final com that the teacher gonna look at it. And you have stabilize, which is this one, the com right here, and the footage. So put in one folder. We in the same project, After Effects project. This is how I organize it. And when you're done, you just compress the project file, the After Effects project file, and submit to LMS to the teacher. That's it. All right, good luck, bro.